So I grew up with Charlie Kirk. I went to high school with him. I'm not someone who knew him too much as an adult or at long afterwards, but I was.
This guy says he has a story about Charlie Kirk growing up. I don't know if it's true. It's still up. He hasn't been sued that I know of. And this is what he says Charlie was like in high school. I thought, wow, okay, let's check it out. Some people would like to know.
I was around him a lot in high school, roughly from 2009 to 2011. And he was my bully. So I did not have a great opinion of him, really. But I will say this. Something changed. He was always kind of a pain to be around in high school. At least from my perspective, it was really relentless. But he wanted to go to West Point really, really, really badly. And he got rejected. I'm pretty sure it was the only school he applied to, and he got rejected. And after that happened, he would go around Wheeling High School, and anyone that would talk to him, he would say that it was some imaginary black person that took his spot. And that just set him off. And I think that was the only way that he could rationalize in his mind that he was not good enough for West Point. Like, don't get me wrong, he would go around telling, like, Jews that they were going to hell. He would say to the Latino kids and to the black kids, like, to go back to their countries, and, like, completely unprompted, bonkers stuff. He was, like, 16 when he was saying this stuff, but it really went to 11. Like, after he got rejected, just something happened, and I think that was the only way he could rationalize it. Do with that what you will, but he just couldn't handle that he got rejected. He couldn't possibly imagine that it was just bizarre. And like, this week has not been fun, but that is a memory that is distinctly coming back. And to a lot of us that like went to Wheeling High School with them, it's just, it was weird, man.
Next on deck.
Yeah, you won't get a lot of conversation about this, fam. Yeah, you won't, like, we won't hear stories like this about Charlie Kirk. Before we go any further, let me let you know the Tim Black Wolfpack is dedicated, committed, 10 toes down to reporting the truth, unbiased, and not working for any political party. If that sounds good to you, go to jointimblack.com, become a member of the Tim Black Wolfpack. Because we're not allowed to. That Gestapo will not allow you to hear it. I see nothing. I know nothing. They won't allow us to have conversations like this about Charlie Kirk. People that knew him coming up, they've sanctified. Right? They made this guy the Saint Charlie. So I don't know, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I can know it's pretty damn risky to be making these types of claims without them being true. And the fact he's doing it knowing people are getting doxxed, people are going through all this trouble. They're trying to make it a hate crime to say mean things about people, even if you know them to be honest or true or accurate. So it's like, I don't know. I bet if you went down the rabbit hole, or people that went to school with him, there'd be other people talking about the real Charlie that they knew. Oh, just a thought. It does seem a little like it rings a little bit of a bell because them comments he was making about those black Michelle Obama, Joy Reid, Ketanji Brown Jackson, and Sheila Jackson Lee, two of which have advanced degrees. Well, he said they didn't have the brain processing power to do certain jobs, and they took jobs from qualified white men. People want to dress it up. Well, he didn't use those exact words. Man, that is close enough to what he said. You just don't care what he said because you don't care. You like Charlie, you don't care what he said, and you agree with him. You think black people are stupid. That's what he was saying, except for Candace. And I really don't think Charlie thought Brandon was all that smart. Yeah, I don't think, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I do not believe that he thinks that Brandon Tatum was all that smart. Brandon the tantrum. Just my opinion, man. Just my opinion. Racist. Yeah, I've heard some things he said. They were not nice things, Johnson. And I keep on seeing these videos by the Weasel. Pop Goes the Weasel dude. I keep seeing him put these videos out of black people going, the real Charlie that I got to know, I've been digging him up for myself, and he was just saying the truth about black people. Was he saying the truth about white people? Just ask it. Did you go through and see if he said the truth about the whites? Just wondering, since black people need all this help from Charlie, why wasn't he saying the truth about whites, about white Americans? Was he? I don't know. I didn't watch all this stuff, but I keep seeing these clips because there are people who are cornballs who never really fit in with the black community, and I know that's the case. I bet if we start going down a rabbit hole on some of these people, Johnson, some of these people, like I said earlier, fam, you go down, you find out these people did not have a lot of friends coming up. They are conservatives, they black conservatives, and some of them just didn't rock with a lot of people for a lot of reasons. I'm not saying that's totally bad. You get to a certain age, if you're around people that are negative, maybe it's good to be on your own. But what I'm saying is, that's different. When you choose, you say, you know, my friends are out here doing things I don't want to do. That's not how I'm raised. I gotta separate myself. That's different than people that wanted to fit in but couldn't. It's different. And I think you know in your hearts that you know that's different. And all I'm saying is we could do a little investigating on a few people. I got a feeling we find out they just didn't fit in all that well with a lot of people. Yeah, they just did. And that's part of what led them the direction they went. And they're looking for acceptance. But you know, hey, have at it. Last thing is, we will never really know all these things, all the truth about Mr. Kirk. That doesn't mean it's justified. It's not justified at all. Whether he was a good guy or a bad guy in high school, doesn't validate anything that was done to him. All I'm trying to say is these people are trying to make this guy a saint. They want to make Charlie Kirk Avenue. You know what I'm saying? They want to, you know, they're trying to make Charlie Kirk Avenue, fam, and all I'm saying is I just don't. You know what, though? I don't think I care. Like, you know, Johnson, like most black Americans, man, we got real things going on. Why would we be so absorbed and care like about protesting something like that? I don't even think black people would have the energy to protest it. They're like, it's your country. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what will be, I don't think, and you know what, folks? I don't think many working class people who are not even into it like that would give a damn. That they would complain or not. They would just be like, whatever. Realizing they really don't have any power over this situation and not feeling strongly enough that they want to waste time out of their life to go down and fight an issue that don't make sense, that doesn't change their lives. They're too busy trying to keep the car running, too busy to keep the lights on, want to keep the air on, get the space heaters, or whatever they got to do, get battened down for the winter. Like, there's real stuff going on. But I just pointed out because hypocrisy is hypocrisy. And this show is part of what we do here. It's to call out the nonsense. So let me know what y'all think about this. Yo.
The Tim Black Show streams Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wolfpack.